everyone, it's Sierra from the Home Blondie, and in this video we are going to decorate my house with some spring florals. So I wasn't exactly planning on filming a video today, but the stars are aligning. So I had seen a video on Instagram. It's been, I think, a couple days now, but someone who I follow, I think her name is Amy Peterson. She had gotten these faux florals from Michael's and they are so beautiful, and I had been thinking that I wanted to get some. And then today, Kevin is out busy with work stuff and I just happened to check my email and I have a $5 coupon. So I just figured might as well take advantage of that. So we're gonna head over to Michael's and I'll show you where I am wanting to put the florals in my house. Okay, the first spot is in this vase here. And okay, so I've had this chair here. I'm probably not going to keep it here forever, but we're liking it right now. And I just have that random like purplish throw there. So I thought if I could coordinate with some like purple florals in that one, then that would look really nice. So that's the first spot that we're going to try to fill. Now bear with me here, we are in the middle of a laundry room makeover, so that's why the washer and dryer are right there. But the other place that I want to add some spring florals is in this vase here. Ignore those crumbs, I still need to clean up from breakfast. But right now I have these string lights in here, and I love how it looks at nighttime, but during the day I feel like it looks a little tacky with just like, I don't know, that big remote there. It just looks kind of bad in the daylight. So we're gonna take out those twinkle lights and add some spring florals. So these were the flowers that I saw on Instagram. I was a little surprised to see that they were $10 a stem, but luckily all of the spring stems were 40% off. And then they also had them in this color, which I thought was so pretty, and I really had a hard time deciding on which ones to get. Okay, I'm home from Michael's. Kevin always makes fun of me for wearing this coat in the house, but it is just so comfy, so I'm leaving it on. Okay. I spent like $80 at Michael's. I was not expecting to spend that much. So first let me show you the florals that I got. So I got two different kinds. Okay, so I got these peach ones. I think I'm going to put these in the vase by the mirror on my mantle because I think that these buds match my pink door. They don't really match that blanket over there. I need to switch up the color of that blanket because it doesn't really match like anything in this room. So yeah, I'm planning on putting these on the fireplace. And then I got these two, which these actually do match that blanket. So I don't know, we might have to do some experimenting, but I was planning on putting these ones in the vase on the kitchen table. So anyway, these are the two kinds that I got. I don't know exactly what they're called because they don't have the exact name on the tag, but I will find them online and link them in the description box below if you want to get the same ones. I feel like they look really realistic. So at the beginning of this year, I mentioned that I was feeling a style change in my home, and one of those changes is faux florals. I would have never put these in my house before. I've always been kind of like against having plasticky looking plants in my house. I still don't like plastic house plants. I would rather just get like the real thing, but I don't know, I'm interested to see how I end up liking these and if it's something that I end up continuing purchasing and keeping on hand for like each different season. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see how those look. And then I also got these floral cutters because whenever I have gotten faux flowers in the past, it's so hard to cut them and get them to fit in your vase. So these have like a little notch that is supposed to cut through the actual wire. So I'm hoping that these make this process easier. And then I also got the Magnolia magazine. So I collect these. I get the new one each season, and I have a collection now from like a couple years past. I think it actually might be from when she first came out with her magazines, but I love just looking through these for inspiration, and then I like to save them because they have like really good recipes inside. So I will look through that later. Okay, these aren't really working to cut the wires, so I'm just gonna try to bend the ends. Or actually, that might have, well, that worked. Let's see here. Now that I bent it, I'm not gonna be able to get these out very easily. Okay, what the heck? I feel like this process should not be this difficult. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I need to look at that Amy lady's video to figure out how she put these in here to make it look good and see if she had a tip on how you cut these wires. So, be right back. Okay, I can't tell if it looks just like way too crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Trying to get a video without like showing myself in the mirror, but I thought I needed something tall up there, but now I'm just kind of feeling like it's just like too much. So I don't know, we'll put together my other one and then see what we think. Okay, so a little change of plans. I ended up putting the other flowers up here and I feel like it looks a little less crazy. So the key to making this look more natural is to rip off some of the flowers. So let me set this down. So I just like pulled off a couple of the flowers because I felt like it was looking a little too full and unnatural. And I feel like when you do that, it just looks like a little more branchy and a little more organic. So anyway, these are the ones that I'm keeping on the fireplace. So I'll show you a couple other views of the living room so you can really see how it looks. So then I ended up putting the peach blossoms in this vase. So I did have to cut these. So I ended up just bending the wires back and forth, and then I could cut each one like individually. I did end up like stabbing my finger with one of the wires, so it's not the easiest thing to do. And then I did the same thing where I picked off a few blossoms just so it didn't look so full. I feel like it doesn't look as realistic when there's like tons of flowers on it. And another tip that I found from that Amy Peters, I think it's Amy Peters, from her video is she actually added in some real stems like from her backyard or wherever. So I might go out and look for some stems that I could put in here too, just to make it look a little bit more realistic. And then even though these are fake flowers, I also filled the vase with water just to make it look more realistic. So obviously this will look a lot better once the washer and dryer are not in our kitchen anymore, but I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. So then I have these two stems that I'm going to return. So I ended up doing 3 stems in each of my vases. So if you go to Michael's to pick these up, that can kind of give you an idea of how many to buy if you have similar sized vases as I do. So even though I prefer to have real flowers in my house, I feel like getting these faux floral stems is perfect in the in-between time where we don't really have real flowers growing outside yet. So I highly recommend going and picking up some faux floral stems to get you through this in-between time. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and please make sure to subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye!
I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're